really spent a lot of time reaching out to the Department of Health, to the Department of Early Learning, to Child Care Resource and Referral, all of the people who are working in the early learning areas in Pierce County. And one of them is, one of our partners is the Children's Museum, and they were creating, following a model that had started, I'm sure it's national, called Play to Learn, where they have these groups, and they've been working a lot with immigrant populations especially, where people will come into a space and it's just all set up with play kind of things, modeling how children learn during play. And we've been partnering with the Children's Museums. They are actually using the library sites to do these Play to Learns. Well, at some of the Play to Learn, some of the sites in our branches, there were more people showing up at the Play to Learns than there were at story times, like lots more. And so we sort of said, how can we capitalize on what we're learning from watching these Play to Learns into our story times? So we've just piloted a program we just started last week, which was totally nerve-wracking. We've created these play boxes, and so the story time, they're themed, very broadly themed to follow. We looked at all the books in our story time collections and went, where are the biggest themes? And so we've created play boxes. Last week, the one we unveiled was Home and Family, and we use a lot of things, like we created I found this on the internet, it was fabulous. I love Google Images, it's like my favorite thing. And I found an actual cooktop, one lit, a burner, and one unlit. So I blew them up and I copied them on colored paper, and then I laminated and put it on a foam board. So that's our stove. So we created different home and family. We did a television set because we got a remote control from the thrift store. You know, what do children like? You know, I always tell childcare providers, you can put out the toy cell phone and the real cell phone. Which one's the child gonna take?